Visit CCGCastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Today's video we'll be looking at another deck. This time we'll be looking at some Fighting Bugs deck. So featuring Carbink, Hippowdon and Medicham, so 3 in 1. So the first attacker against the X decks, of course, should be Hippowdon with that Resistance Desert. It's 130 HP, it can hit for like a 60 with 1 fighting and double Color's energy. And during your opponent next turn, you can prevent all effects of attack, including damage down to this Pokemon by Pokemon EX. So this is pretty good, especially if you use in mind that we also have Carbink with the Safeguard. So if our opponent wants to attack us, he definitely, if you run EX deck, he definitely need to use support a card. Either way, Lysander, Pokemon Ranger, or pretty much Hex Maniac. So he wants to shut down the Safeguard, or he wants to use Lysander to remove Hippowdon from the active position because of the Resistance Desert, or pretty much use that Pokemon Ranger so he can remove the ability of the attack. So definitely pretty good combo in my opinion. And of course, we also have some Medicham with Barrage. So basically Medicham can hit twice with the Yoga Kick. So 2 strong energies, 50, actually 70, times 2, it's 140. I mean, you can even hit for the weakness if you have Shrine of Memories in place. So I decided to go with 1 copy of Shrine of Memories and the support stadium, the Pearl City. So for example, I can remove my Shamans from play, but I can also remove tons of Pokemon from my opponent, for example, Mega Rayquaza bench. But this is not the best thing against Rayquaza because pretty much all my Pokemons will have like 90 or maybe 130 HP, so no more like 5 Pokemons on Mega Rayquaza bench will be enough to one-hit knock out pretty much anything from my side. But Pearl City is pretty much here to remove my Shamans, my own Shamans from play. So 17 Pokemons, 33 trainer cards, and 10 energy. So just to say, I'm running 3-2 line of the Carbink and 2 Carbink breaks with that Diamond Gift, so I can attach 2 energies from my discard pile to one of my fighting Pokemons and play. Also, lying 2 copies of Hippopotas and Hippowdons, and of course 3 copies of Medicham and Meditite with that Barrage. So from the item cards, I'm running 1 copy of Escape Rope because I really like it. I never know if I will find myself also in a position to face, for example, let's say Glaceon. So Escape Rope can be good just to get opportunity to, for example, remove my active Pokemon and force my opponent to remove his active Pokemon with another one, so maybe I can get a knockout instead of seeing that Glaceon with that attack he can actually block my evolutions from being able to attack them. Also 2 copies of Level Ball, so I can search my deck pretty much for Carbink, Hippopotas, or maybe Medicham line. It's very important to have those cards so you can actually set up as fast as you can. 1 copy of Super Road to recycle anything I really need. Either way, Hippopotas, Hippowdons, Medichams, maybe even Carbinks. I really don't need to recycle my energies because I can bring them back with my Diamond Gift Carbink break. More than that, 4 Trainers Mails for best consistency you can get, 4 Ultra Balls, 4 V-Seekers, so pretty much with the V-Seeker we can play any supporter card we want. So from supporter cards I have a lot of different supporter cards, 8 different supporter cards in total. So the first one is a Bridget. If we can hit Bridget turn 1, it's perfect. So we can set up 3 basic Pokemons on our bench. 1 Delinquent, so I can discard any kind of the stadium from play. 1 copy of Giovanni's Scheme, so I can add 20 more damage. Adding 20 more damage is going to be very important because with the Medicham we can then go with 180 with 2 strong energies, which is enough to one-hit knock out any EX with 180 HP without fighting Fury Belt. A copy of Hex Maniac, so we can shut down those Greninja's abilities. But pretty much against Greninja, I don't know. Once Greninja is able to roll, I don't know. Somehow I don't see the good matchup against Greninja. But if we actually go first and if our opponent missed that turn 2 maybe the Water Duplicate, then with Medicham a Yoga Kick for 70, I can see definitely good advantage because we can knock out two. In the same turn, we can knock out two Frogadiers, for example, which is very important. One copy, of course, of the Lysander, 3 ends, and one Pokemon Ranger, of course, to be able to remove those effects like Chaos Wheel or the attack of the Glaceon. More than that, for Professor Sycamore for addition to draw, discard hand, draw 7 cards. 1 Pearl City, 1 Shrine of Memories, as I mentioned it earlier, from the Stadium card. 2 copies of Flowstone to be able to retreat for free. Always good to have. And 10 energies, 3 different types. So 4 strong energies to be able to increase damage for 20 with my with my fighting Pokemons in play. 4 double colors energies and 2 regular fighting energies, which means 60 cards in total. So if you're looking for any of these cards, you can find them on CCGCastle.com. As usual, TCG Center 5 code will provide you 5% discount on your purchase. So you should definitely keep that in mind. We also buy your collection or your cards if you have any of them. So if you just would like to sell something, you can private message me on the Facebook or on the CCGCastle.com. So let's do some game tests so you can actually see this deck in the action. So see you in the game. Alright guys, let's do this. So waiting to my opponent to load the game so we can go on. Alright, so I will start first because I won the coin flip. Yes, definitely. Let's take a look at the opening hand. Okay, so there's a Carbink. I guess it's always nice to have Carbink in your opening hand because it has the safeguard ability. It can help you a lot against EX attackers. So Meditite down to my bench. More than that, there's an Ultra Ball for pretty much one more Pokemon in addition. God damn, there's a Combi. He's down to 6. I'm thinking maybe about even playing. Okay, so something like Ultra Ball for Shaman, so I can basically put myself down to 3. Go with the Shaman for like a 4 and use Hex Maniac after that. So there is a energy card, there is a level ball, which means that I can grab another Meditite, put it in play, use Hex Maniac so I can shut down my opponent, possible chance to set up with his Shaman EX and pass my turn. Unfortunately, double colors energy and something like Westpick Win with 3 Pokemons in the discard pile will be enough to knock out my Carbink because I'm weak. So hopefully that's not going to happen. There's a Yanma. The good thing is that he cannot even use a Mega right here to attack for free because I managed to get my Hex Maniac turn 1. So there's Ultra Ball. Let's see what he can get with the Ultra Ball. So Judge and Jolteon discarded in order to use that Ultra Ball. So there's, I hope he's not going to use Shaman EX for the setup right here because I played my Hex Maniac. And he just did that. Just like that. And there's Sycamore for 7. Okay, I'm not sure why he Ultra Ball for Shaman. Probably he misplayed. But okay, really doesn't matter. He cannot even attack for free right here, so Westpick Queen. So far he can hit for like a 40. That's 80 damage, so one more Ultra Ball for one more Pokemon double cores energy will be enough to knock out my Carbink, but hopefully that's not going to happen. Okay, so I managed to survive the turn 1 right here. That's very important. Let's go with the Carbink, and let's go with pretty much the Secret for Sycamore. Don't want to put another Shaman EX in play. It's easy to price target for my opponent, I know that. So there's a Carbink, there's a level ball for my Medicham, but I'm looking forward for some energy cards. I really need that. So let's see what I can get with the Trainer's Mail. Maybe Ultra Ball. Nope, but there's a Flowstone. I guess I can attach it onto my Carbink. Either way, I can be easily knock it out. So let's go with the Shaman for 3. Looking for any kind of the energy card, so I can attach it onto my Medicham. and pretty much diamond gate for like 20 because of the resistance. At least I have double V Seeker in my hand, which means that I can use double Hex Maniac pretty much easily. And there is one unknown on the other side, so one extra card for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in my opponent's hand. There's another Sycamore, and this is a big one. Actually, Vaporeon, another Westbrook Queen discarded. I mean, it pretty much doesn't matter, but the Revitalizer actually matter a lot. And there's an Ultra Ball, so he will go down to like 3 cards in his hand, so he definitely needs to grab something like Unknown or any kind of the Pokemon so he can actually use. He's Assault Beam for like a knockout. Either way, if I had or if I didn't have my Flowstone, it would be enough for the knockout because of the weakness. So, I mean, it wouldn't be enough, actually. He would be able to hit for like 100 and I have 110. But okay, it is how it is. I will have enough for the knockout. But I don't know if he's gonna be able to get that energy card. I mean, I can go with the Deliquent, it can be a big Deliquent, but I'm going to take a risk and use my Hex Maniac right here. I know that I can hit with my Yoga Kick twice for like 100. It's gonna be enough to knock out his Mega. That's the most important thing. But I'm kind of scared about seeing double Core's energy on the West Queen and taking a knockout against my Medicham because I don't have another one in play with energy cards. And he have like 3, 6, 7, 9 Pokemons in his discard pile. That's like 110. And there's a Trainer's Mail. So even if I go... Oh, Trainer's Mail for M. Okay, that can be pretty decent, especially if he can find double Core's energy. So he really needs to find energy card right here if he wants to attack. But the good thing actually is that he cannot attack with Yanmega if he missed that double Core's energy. So if you don't get energy with N, I will definitely be fine for like a turn to set up maybe another Medicham, maybe even Carbink. No, but there's a double Core's energy. Alright, so it's gonna be enough for the knockout. That means... yeah, my Hippowdon is also weak on the grass. There's a Trainer's Mail for the Ultra Ball. Okay, so Be Revenge for like 110. I go with my Carbink. If I can get Carbink Break, I can do some damage. Basically, I can put 2 energies to my Medicham on the bench. Trainer's Mail for N. We'll keep that N for later. Going to take a risk right here with my Sycamore for 7. So hopefully I can find Carbink Break. Yes, I can, which is good. So do I want to play my Super Road? I guess I can even do that. Yeah, why not? To recycle my Medicham. Do I want to recycle my Carbink? No, I don't need to do that for now. And this is going to be Diamond Gate for 40. And that's very important, 40 damage. Because I will have 2 energies on my Meditite on the bench. And the next turn, I can knock out his Vespiquen and maybe even damage 1 more additional Pokemon with some more damage counters. I also have double Core's energy ×2 in my hand. So definitely one of these 2 are going to be attached on my Hippopotas. No doubt about that. There's a Ultra Ball. Alright, so he has 6 cards in his hand. Let's see what he can grab. So 1 Eevee and N discarded. Right now he has too many Pokemon in his discard pile. It's not worth even to count. There's a Yanma. And how many V-Seekers I used? 2 of them. Which means I also have 2 more left. At some point of the game, those V-Seekers are going to be very crucial, especially after I knock out his Vespiquen, because he's not going to have additional attacker without Revitalizer. So I hope he had 2 copies of Revitalizer in his deck, so he can find maybe another extra attacker like a Vespiquen. So far I see 1 in his discard pile. There's even a Mega Break. And there's a Trainer's Mail. So he can even retreat on the Mega Break and maybe hit for like 100 or 100, or basically 100, because I don't have Tool attached. So he definitely needs to go with his Westwood Queen. And be revenge for like 260, which means that he have 11 Pokemon in his discard pile, if my math is right. So he's down to 3 prizes. I'm very worried about my Shamans. So we're a nice top deck. I guess maybe at some point of the game I will Sky Return, so let's go with the Sycamore. I see some Medichams, so I will easily. And I do have Lysander sitting in my hand for the next turn, so this is going to be a Yoga Kick, and this is going to be 70 damage, 1 prize for me, which is going to be double Chorus Energy, and the 70 damage. It's gonna be on his Mega Break. And I guess I shouldn't put my DC on Shaman. It should definitely go to my Hippowdon, because next turn I would be able to knock out his Mega Break, or actually I wouldn't. So his Mega can right now knock out my Medicham with his Barrier Break for like 100. And he will go down to like 2 prize cards. 3 Westwood Queens are in his discard pile. So I should put pretty much my Carbink in the active spot. Just because I have Floatstone, I can retreat. Nope. Just Escape Rope. He can go for like 100. If I Escape Rope, probably Shaman is going to be promoted in the active. No, Yanma. I'm going to put my Shaman, and I'm going to Sky Return. Just like that. So Sky Return for 30. And the big risk by putting my Shaman in the active position, because he's the only one who can actually take the damage from the Mega Break, because Mega can actually knock out any of my Pokemon's on the bench. So at least I can try to Sky Return if he's not able to find that Westwood Queen. The last Westwood Queen double Chorus Energy will be for the game. So I take a little bit of risk right here. So if he missed that Westwood Queen, I have a pretty decent chance maybe to pull something out from here. Probably. There's a V-Seeker for Judge, so we are going to see probably Judge right here. Alright. So I need Miracle right here, actually. He can still get double Chorus Energy and the Westwood Wing, but maybe he can't. But at least I can end him down next turn. And there's a Mega, so it's gonna be Barrier Break for like 100. So I need that double Chorus Energy somehow to get. There's a Floatstone. I'm going to Ultra Ball for another Ultra Ball, and how many energies I played? Too much. Floatstone is going to be discarded. I will take my Shaman X right here. I'm going to hit for 80, but that's not going to be enough. So I need to get my Giovanni Scheme somehow right here. I do have some chance right here, but first I need to move my Shaman from play. So I will get my double Chorus Energy right here, and I will also get a Trainer's Mail maybe for a Lysander. What I'm thinking to do right here maybe is to use my V-Seeker for a turn of the Hex. Not sure how good is that. Not sure how good is that. I have something in my head, but if he can get a double Course Energy Wesper Queen, it's pretty much over. So thinking about maybe putting him down to like a 2 cards, or no, let's go with the V-Seeker for that Hex Maniac, or maybe even better for like a Delinquent. So without cards in his hand, he's not going to be able even to attack right here. So right now he needs to get at least a V-Seeker. But even if he gets V-Seeker, he cannot use his Lysander. I can Sky Return, that's for sure. I'm going to put in the active position my Hippowdon. I'm going all in right now because that's the only thing I can do. If he misses opportunity to attack right here, next turn I can Lysander his Mega Break and knock it out. And at least that will give me some advantage. But even better, I can still get some control. Oh, so he actually retreated down to his bench. And he just decided to pass his turn. So I managed to pull something right here. There's going to be energy attached. And there's going to be a Lysander. So I can go for exactly 40. And that's going to be enough for the knockout with my Resistance Desert because of the 20 of the resistance. Whew, be a Seeker. Okay, let's see what he can get as the top deck. Thinking about Unknown as a top deck. Wow, Farewell Letter for 1 extra card. Let's see what he can get. Oof, Seeker can definitely be good. Double Course Energy for shaming. Okay, he can Sky Return. And that's what he's looking to do. So Sky Return, hitting for like a 30, or actually for nothing. You gotta be kidding me that I pulled the Strong Energy as the top deck. So I can go with the double edge, which is gonna be enough for the knockout. But more than that, before I do that, that's like 120. Let's just go with the N. I really need N right here, no doubt about that. So there's a Carbink break, but I think I don't have any more energy cards left. I'm running 10 energies. 1, 3. So no, I don't have any more fighting energy card in play. So I guess I can just put my Carbink break in play to scare my opponent maybe a little bit. And go with my double edge right here for like a 100 damage. It's gonna be enough for the knockout. So he don't have any more than Mega in play. I'm going to pull a prize right here, which is gonna be a Shrine of Memory. So next turn I have Victory in my hand. It just depends what he's gonna be able to pull right here. But I think this is pretty much GG. So at the end somehow, don't ask me how. Oh, there's a Sky Return. There's a Sky Return, so we're still not over. We are still not over. There's 1 Compi left. And there's double Course Energy for me. Which means that this is gonna be a Delinquent. A Delinquent, because he can discard 3 cards and pretty much deck him out if he decides to go with the Shaman. So I guess right now there's no freaking chance that he can do anything else. 2 double Course Energy discarded, and he actually decided to keep his Shaman in his hand. I know that he has Shaman. Right now I can use my Resistance Desert, hit for 60 and prevent the damage from the EX, and I'm going down to like 1 prize card left. So if he can somehow manage to get a Wesper Queen, double Course Energy, and the Lysander, the game is pretty much over. And with the Shaman setup, he might be able to get everything he needs right here. So there's a setup for like a 5 card, 5 cards. Maybe I could even go up better with my N. But right now he managed to pull all 6 cards. So let's see, is this going to be a GG or not? I'm kind of surprised, but let's see. Well, there's the Enma, and will there be maybe a Mega? But he will still need that retreat, but he's down to 0 cards, so... At the end, somehow, I actually managed to win against Weakness. Much favorable and much stronger deck. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. It was definitely very interesting battle. Once again, you can find the full deck list right here. And if you're looking to play it, you can definitely try it and use it. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave comments below. Let me know what you think also about this deck list. Stay tuned for the more upcoming videos. So till the next time, have a nice day and goodbye.